Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Learn with MJ. Today we are looking at the topic Sociology of Perspectives. What is Sociology of Perspective? Sociological perspectives are broad assumptions about society and social behavior that provide a viewpoint for the study of specific problems. There are two main descriptive perspectives in sociology. These are positivistic and phenomenology, which can be described as less scientific in that some researchers reject the idea of building theories by the application of the scientific method, preferring to use more interpretative methods. Positivistic means the traditional scientific perspective. In sociology, as in other disciplines, there are different ways of interpreting events. We do not ordinarily stop to think that one or the other of the sociological perspectives operates all through in our day-to-day life and behavior. Next, we are looking into the topic positivism. What is positivism? Positivism is the traditional method of sociology which is generally associated with Auguste Comte. Comte's emphasis on reporting of social facts is like what we find in natural sciences, where accuracy and objectivity in understanding and analysis are core characteristics. Logic in recording of facts is an added element in scientific method. Comte has thus contributed to knowledge based on scientific research, verification and validation of collected facts including opinions, attitudes and faiths are the basis of understanding and analysis. Such a method is universal in its application and execution. Positivism stresses the need for neutrality and objectivity in research. It is based on the attempt to emulate the methods of natural science. First one, identification of a problem. Second is the collection of data. Third, explanatory hypothesis. Fourth one, method to test hypothesis. Fifth one, analysis of results. Sixth, retest if necessary. Seventh one, interpreting results or report. The overall implication of positivism is that there is an objective world which is capable of being understood in objective and scientific terms. Within the positivism school of sociology, there are two dominant theoretical perspectives which tend to produce their findings from scientific techniques. They are Functionalist Perspective and Conflict Perspective. The Functionalist Perspective. Functional analysis, also known as functionalism and structural functionalism, is rooted in the origin of sociology. The founders of the Functionalist Perspective were Herbert Spencer and Emile Durkheim. They viewed society as a self-regulating and self-maintaining social system with certain basic needs such as preserving social order, providing for the supply of goods and services, and protecting the young ones. If these needs are met, they believed that society would remain in balance or equilibrium. In essence, the functionalist perspective focuses on the process of order and stability in the social system. Second one is the conflict perspective. The conflict theorists stress inequalities and regard society as a system made of individuals and groups which are competing for scarce resources. These groups may form alliances or cooperate with one another, but underneath the surface harmony lies a basic competitive struggle to gain control over scarce resources. Conflict theorists also focus on macro level. In modern society, Karl Marx focused on struggle between the bourgeois, that is the owners of production, and proletariat, those who worked for the owners. But today's conflict theorists have explained this perspective to include smaller groups and even basic relationships. Next, phenomenology or the interpretive perspective. The second theoretical perspective is called phenomenological. It stems most prominently from Max Weber. The phenomenologist is concerned with understanding of human behavior from the actor's own frame of reference. The phenomenologist thus examines how the world is experienced. For him or her, the important reality is what people imagine to be. Thus, in this perspective, less emphasis is placed on the need to develop objective methods of study and more on the value of seeing the world through the eyes of those being studied. Therefore, it stresses the need to understand the subjective interpretations of actors. The overall implication of this method is that society is constructed through the viewpoint and observations of the actors. There is no social world in the objective sense of the term. Each of the sociological perspective focuses on the different aspects of social reality. Functionalism on social order and stability, and theory of conflict on social tension and changes, and the phenomenological perspective on the subjective interpretations of actors of the social reality. Each of these perspectives has a significant role to play in understanding and analyzing the nature of society. Thank you.